Welcome to Carthy's Martech channel.
Hi, I'm Karthik. Welcome back to my Martech channel. This video I will show you how to build a rack-based agent, AI agent that can be hooked to CRM like GoHoy level and that can answer customer queries through email or SMS or like any platform you may wish, like social media platforms also, Instagram, Facebook, though they have like a 24-hour window before the last engagement after the launch with N8N. So we have to reply we can reply only to the customers who have engaged within the last 24 hours. So basically the agent will have like a knowledge database, and that is getting stored in a vector store. Vector store is like it's not like the regular database, but it's like your documents are chunked and pushed into a vector store, and that will be retrieved by either a retrieve that is suitable for the LLM models like OpenAI and other models. So this is a simple setup, and in case like if you want like a better memory, you can just remove this one and use like a Postgres memory also. Just one. Yeah, that is more powerful. That is more yeah, that would be more helpful to store and like check the conversations that has happened with with that particular widget. So first thing first, like I have built the same store like pushing the data or like inserting or upsetting the data and like retrieving from the same vector store in the same workflow. So let's say just remove, let's delete this connection and move this one so that it should be easy. Like when a chat is messages received, that will automatically push to the data vector data store, and with the particular embedding format. Say you have to be very careful with the mm, embedding dimension. So the same embedding dimension has to be used here while retrieving the data. Like the how you store that, the same way you can retrieve the data too. So that is the key thing you have to take care of, Nodar. Like 3072 dimension I have used, and and here you have to modify. Say normally it would be available in such a way like it would show like this, so you can't upload the find, but you have to turn this toggle on so that it can be uploaded to finds. And if you want to use the chat outside of this platform, you can just copy it, and this is local hosted in Eden. So it can't be used outside. But if you are using in a hosting here or like cloud hosted the N8N hosted itself, you can just use this URL to chat or integrate with the external any website or like any web app or that kind of thing. So this is the basic setup for the chat. And once you are done with that, you can just upload the file, and those data would be pushed to the vector store with the particular embedding. And here we will ensure like what kind of like how the data is going to has to be loaded and what kind of data we are going to push, like JSON data or like some other data or like the date form or like the data format. If at all you are pushing a JSON file, that has to be it's better you give it to the N8N so that it can automatically detect based on the mem type. And embedding, mm, as I said before, this is the we are using the OpenAI embedding. We can use like other embeddings like Mr. or like or like list of any embeddings which is shown in the N8, which are available in the N8 platform. And this is how the data will be pushed. I have already pushed the data, but let's open this one. Say if at all I want to push the data, just wait. Okay, and this is for let me just share it so that you can like refresh. Let's refresh it. Yeah. Now just click the open. here you have to select the allow file uploads, because when I tried to upload the file, it's not showing the file upload button. That's why I refreshed it and see like whether my update has been reflecting. So now you can see the file update button. Just you can select any of the files you may wish and just upload it here. Since I have already inserted the data, I don't have to do that again. And once this process is done, you can do as much as data, like you can not in a single instance, you can do on multiple instance. Only thing is like you have to just move this one and just delete this connection and just move this chat when chat is received to this one. These are like temporary test setup, demo setup only. For the real one, you have to just delete this one and connect your webhook to here and get the response on the webhook itself. For this one, you can just connect this one. That should be enough. In Airtable or like Google Sheet, you can have like a set of links which the agent can use in case instead of general replies, you can directly direct the customer to a particular website link also. Mm. So let's have a let's see under let's assume we have a agent for a clinic in US, and say if I say hi, it will go and check for the um, and get a response like how can I assist? Yeah, and I wish to know is walk-ins allowed? Walk-in allowed in your place? Or what's the procedure? Okay, let's just let's go with this one. And see, you can easily understand like this is the agent is referring to the knowledge base. So it's going to the Pinecone one, which is a vector store. I don't have any specific info for the best experience. Okay, it's not it doesn't have any information about the walk-in thing in the knowledge base. So it's directing us to book an appointment. Okay, can you book appointments? Don't. Yeah. Now the agent is replying with the I can't book direct appointments. Like it's not getting the customer information and booking it directly in the calendar. Instead, it gives a link and like how much and like a booking link, and it's asking for a another nudging question also. Yes, let's ask like yes, I wish to know more about the service. So the customer can interact with this kind of agent, and it can keep asking for like what kind of service the customer is looking for. So it can respond like any sort of queries. And say if I throw a rough query like what is the US policy on Middle East? Say this is the guardrails we have provided. Like if the customer is asking for non-relevant questions or like irrelevant questions, irrelevant questions that to the offered services, it can just clearly tell the customer like it's nothing. It don't have any information as such. It's better. We can stick to the services we offer from as a part of our clinic. So there are enough guardrails that are all you have to manage with the agent script. Say like what are all the system instructions and what kind of inputs based on what kind of inputs the agent has to determine, or like if it's a follow-up service or like it's like a first appointment thing the customer has to be nudged on. So there are like endless possibilities we can do with the agent, and agent can support all kinds of platforms too. So I hope this is clear. And like, if you have any queries about the agent part of stuff on the N8N, please leave a comment or book a call with us. That would be we can show much more details to us. To connect this agent to the CRM like Go high level, all you have to do is like you just go to create an automation or workflow, and in the trigger you can a trigger like customer replied for any channels you may wish, like it can be an SMS thing. You have to accordingly modifying the agent also, because it should not throw out multiple lines of responses. It should shoot the character of like SMS, or like basically for the email thing. Say let's go back to the email and say, and it has to be a customer view, and the response has to be captured, and the same response has to can go to the a customer. So in this way, you can connect like the workflow, agent from N8N, and it can convince the customer to book a sales, or like to buy a product, or like book an appointment, and all kind of thing. It can act as a support agent also. It's like it can do n number of things depending on your business requirement. Let me know in case if you wish to set up something for your organization. We'll be happy to help you. Thanks for watching. Please consult the link. Thanks. Bye.